Well, the race for governor has been simmering for months now, and it's heating up now as PACs target Democratic nominee Aaron Ford. And tonight, senior political reporter Steve Sebelius is breaking down the allegations in a new political ad now on the air.
For months, the hit against Attorney General Aaron Ford, the Democratic nominee for governor, has been travel. PACs affiliated with Republican Governor Joe Lombardo have repeatedly hit Ford over out-of-state trips paid for with campaign funds or by attorneys general organizations. Now there's a new ad out from the Lombardo-supporting Better Nevada PAC that uses workers to drive that point home.
I can't imagine missing that much work. How could he be governor?
If he worked for my boss, he'd be fired. You know what they do if I miss 420 days? They laugh at me while they fired me.
It's a brutal ad, but let's talk about the allegations. First, the 420-day number comes from a report in the Nevada Independent where reporters said they documented 322 days, but said the number could be higher. Second, the ad says Ford missed all those days of work, but Ford says and records show that the majority of the time was spent meeting with fellow attorneys general on law enforcement issues. I sat down with Ford recently and asked him about it.
Yeah, look, my job as the top law enforcement officer in the state is to keep Nevadans safe. And as Attorney General, it's incumbent that I understand that that doesn't stop at state borders. Cyber crimes, sex trafficking, fentanyl trafficking, opioid issues, social media. These are all things that we have to contend with. And we've brought back legislation, we've brought back litigation, we've brought back prosecutions that are keeping Nevadans safe.
As an example, Ford's campaign pointed to trips to Spain and South Africa, where discussions led to an historic settlement with the online game platform Roblox. But it's destinations like those, as well as France, Mexico, and Geneva, that give ads like this their political potency. So, with the benefit of hindsight, do you have any regrets about taking any of those trips that you took?
Absolutely not. And let's be clear, I disclosed every single one of those trips pursuant to a law that I advocated for when I was in the state legislature, right? Every single one has been detailed, and the reason for taking those convenings was detailed. Human trafficking, sex trafficking, wildlife trafficking, opioid issues, social media issues. All of that is detailed.
Ford also attended political and campaign events, including fundraisers, and took some vacation time, which is included in that out-of-state travel total. But even if Ford can connect most of his travel to official business, this attack has proven to be damaging, and it may dissuade officials from taking trips in the future. One thing's for sure, you haven't seen the last of ads like this. Reporting in studio, I'm Steve Sebelius.
Meanwhile, the Nevada State Democratic Party and progressive groups have been targeting Lombardo for his association with President Donald Trump and the economy. The party puts out a weekly summary of bad economic news, linking the president to the governor by calling it the Lombardo-Trump economy. And the attacks may be landing a new ad that features Latin chamber boss Peter Guzman highlighting Lombardo's first-term accomplishments.